when you think of someone using their muscles, you think of someone lifting weights or doing something crazy intense. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Did you know that you use your muscles for pretty much everything, including getting up from a chair, climbing a tree, or even doing things like dancing? Did you know muscles also are needed for things like longboarding and turning on a light switch, or even doing something as simple as opening up a fridge door? All of these things require muscles, as well as making facial expressions. When you smile, you actually use your muscles. Can you believe there's even tiny muscles that help control your eyeballs? Well, you could say, well, Captain Cree, I know that if I lay down, I'm not using muscles. Well, no. How do you think you're breathing? How do you think your heart is pumping? It's through muscles, my guy. All that being said, muscles are a pretty big deal, which is why we need to take care of them. When we eat foods with protein, we actually take care of our muscles. This is what a protein looks like, but it doesn't really matter for today. What matters is that we learn about foods that are in the protein group so that way we can get lots of protein to help our muscles stay strong and healthy. Here you see a lot of different examples of foods in the protein group, but there's two separate categories, one called plant-based sources of protein and one called animal-based sources of protein. Plant-based sources of protein include nuts, seeds, legumes, and beans, and animal-based sources of protein include meat and different animal products like eggs. But guess what popular food items this excludes? Protein supplements, like shakes and powders. But you know what is part of the MyPlate protein group? Nuts and seeds, like peanuts, which is why I'm going to show you how to make your very own peanut butter at home. All you need is 2 ingredients. First, you take a cup of peanuts and you add it to a blender. Then you blend it, and then you shake it around and you blend it some more. And you keep blending it until it turns into a powder. And then eventually, if you keep blending it, it'll turn into this kind of goopy texture, kind of close to peanut butter. And then next you'll add just a teaspoon of honey and you'll blend that even some more, and then you'll have your very own homemade peanut butter. And did you really make peanut butter if you don't taste test it? Well, I taste tested mine and it was great, and it actually tasted like the store-bought stuff, but I made it all by myself, which was awesome. To effectively use the protein that we just ate, let's do a quick little workout. First, you'll need a chair. I'll wait for you. Don't worry. Just get a chair. I promise. I'm waiting. Do you have your chair yet? First, we're going to start with 10 squats. Make sure you're slightly away from your chair and that you just gently sit down on the chair as you squat down. Your feet should be about hip distance apart, and as you come back up, remember to engage your core so that way it's easier. These are your last 3 squats. You got it. 2, 1, and good job. Okay, next we're going to do something called tricep dips. All you do is you put your hands on the edge of your chair and you're going to lower your body weight by using your arms. Remember that your feet and your legs are just supporting your weight, not actually pushing you up. The only thing that's pushing you up are your arms. These are your last 2 reps. You got it. And 1 more. And good job. Okay, the last part of our exercise are going to be crunches. So sit on the floor and put your feet under your chair. For this next exercise, you're going to sit up to your chair and touch the back of your chair. When you go back down, you put your hands towards your ears. Remember to engage your core. This is going to help it go much easier. There's only a few more reps. You got it. You're so close. Just keep going. And in 3, and 2, and 1. Good job, you guys. I hope today that you learn more about the MyPlate protein group and that it's important for our muscles and it helps them to grow healthy and strong. Remember that as you exercise, you're strengthening your muscles, and that to keep yourself properly fueled, you should also have foods from the protein group. See you guys next time.
How do I get down?